Alrighty guys, we have the Zero Chill, aka Christmas promo coming out this week in Madden. This is going to be the biggest 3 weeks, because this promo is 3 weeks long, of the entire year. As we know, this is the most hyped up promo, usually the most insane promo that drops every year. We're going to go back to last year's drop, see kind of what we all got in that drop last year for the Christmas promo, and see what we can expect coming later this week when this promo drops in the game. Alrighty, so we're over here on Muthead, believe it or not, a website that isn't visited too much anymore, but hey, they got good stuff over here from last year, and that's what we're going to look at today. So, as we can see here, last year this promo came out the 10th of December, so it'll be coming out, I believe, 2 days earlier this year. I assume this drop is coming Thursday, which most promos have dropped this year on a Thursday, so which means we're literally 3 days away from Christmas promo coming out. And we had 95s introduced last year at this time, which was a pretty big deal. As we know right now, we are capped off at 94s. We do have the 96 John Elway in the game, but as we know, the 96 John Elway is one of those like outliers that, not very many people at all have. And I don't really count us having 196 being at 96s yet. The game's capped at 94s right now. And I assume there's a good chance they might get bumped up to 95s the same they did last year for this drop this year. So for the Masters that started off, this was part 1 last year. This is just part 1, guys. I just want to remind y'all, we have 3 parts to this promo. 3 parts. Biggest promo all year. For the part 1, we had 2 Masters come out, being free safety Calvin Johnson, which is usually a staple, like an absolute staple in Madden. Free safety Calvin Johnson has been around since the time of dawn, since the early ages, since the stone ages of Madden Ultimate Team. It's just one of those cards that we should expect every year. So this is one of those cards that I expect we will see sometime in this Christmas promo. It may not be week 1, it may not be week 2, it may be the final drop. But expect to see a free safety Calvin, almost guaranteed. And as we know, the stats of this card are usually absolutely insane. Calvin is 6'5". Every time he comes out every year, he's usually the best user in the game, hands down. I expect no different this year. If we do get a 95 Calvin, I expect his stats to be better than this last year. As we can see, this card was pretty insane last year. Expect it to be even better. I mean, honestly, just the way they've been doing stats this year and how crazy certain cards are in the game, I would expect this card to have probably 94 speed, probably 90s in the hit power, probably close to 90 man as well. I expect this card, when it drops, to be absolutely cracked. And last year we had Peyton Manning come out as the other one. We don't have a Peyton Manning in the game yet. Peyton Manning's a pretty big name. Is he the best Madden quarterback? No. I mean, just because we like to scramble, and with 51 speed, Peyton Manning really doesn't do much of that, if any of that. But, do I see them dropping another one? No. Not for this promo, just because we got it last year. Calvin's one that is a staple for Zero Chill or Christmas promo, but I don't know who the other master will be. If y'all have some guesses or anything, leave them down in the comments. I'm curious to see who y'all think. We're not going to go over that in today's video, but I'm going to be covering Zero Chill for like literally the next 3 weeks. It's just going to be straight Zero Chill or Christmas promo content, because that's what we're here for. But yeah, for the other master, I don't know who it'll be, but I honestly do think we're going to see 95s, boys, come out later this week when the Christmas promo drops. And as we can tell, it's kind of the same as all the other promos work. There are going to be heroes and high elites that go into sets for more sets and sets to get the masters, and the masters go into sets, and yeah. But for the heroes last year, we had a Buda Baker, a Marvin Jones Jr., a Lane Johnson, and a TJ Watt. All fairly big names, minus maybe Marvin Jones Jr. But, they were all really good cards. I believe they were 93 overalls that went in to get the 95s. Expect something very similar to that coming up this year. We'll probably get all 3 or 4 depending on what the sets are going to look like. We'll find that out very soon, but expect to get all those cards back B&D like we're used to. And yeah, so here were the high elites or elites last year, and mind you, this was just part 1, guys. We had a ton, there's like literally probably going to be hundreds of cards that come out for this promo, so don't look at this and think this is all we're getting. This was just the first drop, and for the first drop, it was really a ton of content and something awesome to see. We also had ugly sweater contest cards. As you can see, you got these cards playing house rules, and they could be upgraded to a 90 overall using certain collectibles called yarn. It was a very lackluster concept, only being 90 overalls that you could get them to. If they do something like this similar this year, which, I mean, I always love free cards, bring something similar back, EA, but give us 93s instead of 90s. Like, 90s aren't making a lot of people's teams right now. You could also get out of position cards. So there was a CB, Cordero Patterson. Let me just say that was one of the best CBs in the entire game. He came with some insane abilities. And Randy Moss as well, which I believe was... He was either a safety or a cornerback. I can't remember right now, but he was an insane card as well, and both of those cards were free. So expect us to get some pretty insane free cards, I hope. I'm keeping my hopes high, but usually they bring us some free cards during the Christmas promo. Currency, as we all know, or most of us know, we'll always be getting a new currency when it comes to the Christmas promo. Last year it was snowflakes. This year it could be cornflakes. I don't know yet, but do expect a new currency to come into the game involving around the Christmas promo. As we can see, there was snowflakes and challenges in the Zero Chill grant you snowflakes. These snowflakes can be used to gather presents and purchase Zero Chill players in the store. Expect there, you will also get, log in every day, you'll get a guaranteed amount of snowflakes or whatever the currency may be, kind of like the blitz promo. If y'all remember, every time we logged in every 12 hours, we got 100 blitz bucks just for free. Expect the same thing for Zero Chill. We'll get free snowflakes throughout the program just by logging on, which is super cool. Ornaments as well, kind of the same thing as collectibles. I assume we'll have another type of collectible in the game where we can put those in sets, get certain presents, which we'll go over here shortly. Certain cards possibly. We'll just have to wait and see when they reveal this all. I assume they'll start revealing Wednesday morning, which we're close. I'm excited. And then yarn collectibles. These were how you upgraded your players, like your Casey Hayward and your Devontae Smith. Here were some of the sets, like I mentioned. The champions for the 95 Manning and Calvin Johnson. You had to exchange 3 93 overall Zero Chill players. Got all 3 of them back, and you got your 95. So expect there to be some arbitrage right when this promo comes out. Ways to make coins, as there always is on promo drop days. So yeah, it's gonna be big. Here's how the ornament collectibles kind of looked last year. You could exchange 1 of them for a yarn collectible, 2 of them for a present, random present, 2 of them for a medium present, 7 of them for a large present. As we can see here, this is kind of what they looked like. These were limited last year. I expect something very similar to that this year. Here were some of the players you could get just by exchanging 3 ornaments. You got a free 93 overall. It was in cat. Or you could exchange 12 for an auctionable or tradable one, which is cool, which is super cool. And as we can see here, there's always going to be, challenges or solo challenges where you can get good stuff out of. 30 challenges, you got 9,000 coins, you got a ton of snowflakes through it. Usually you get some, hopefully they'll be giving us more random presents like they did last year. Presents are, I'd honestly say presents are the biggest thing when it comes to the Christmas promo. That's what a lot of us love the most, and just the excitement of it. And the potential and just the whole mystery of it is what I love. Here's kind of how the store looked last year when the Christmas promo came out. You can see everything is going to be used using your snowflakes or your alternate currency for this promo. Last year it was 128,000 snowflakes for a 93 overall Zero Chill player. That may seem like a lot, but I will assume, I know like it was last year, snowflakes are relatively easy to get. Definitely not as valuable as training, so keep that in mind. Don't be scared by seeing that number. There's also going to be rerolls. Rerolls are always a huge factor. There's a ton of limiteds that get dropped throughout these promo. Some pretty amazing limiteds, and rerolls are, one of the biggest things. Also, there's going to be rerolls with presents. So if you're a reroll geek like I am and absolutely live for rerolls when it comes to Madden 23 Ultimate Team, this is our promo, guys. Expect rerolls for players, presents, and everything in between. It's going to be absolutely insane. Here were some of the store offers. As you can see, expect some pretty decent offers. Not like blitz type of offers, but usually they drop some pretty good value offers, which is always nice to see, You can see this was like one of the special offers. You got a 93 overall for 1,500 points. which is equivalent to around 15 bucks. Expect, you know, day one when this drops to get some pretty cool store offers that I would recommend us picking up. As always, here's another special bundle that was only there for 24 hours. For 10 bucks, you got a 91, an 89, an 87, and 85. So really not bad at all. Here were the snowflake values for those presents and players. Like I said, 128,000 for a 93, 72,000 for a large present, 24,000 for a medium present, so on. I just remember last year literally rolling millions and millions and millions of snowflakes, trying to get certain presents, trying to get, you know, when these presents get revealed, right, and all of them get up on Twitter and we're looking at them all and we're guessing. Every year it never fails. There's a certain couple that we think are the best ones, and most of the time the community gets it right. So, you know, and I just want to say, some of these large and extra large presents are way more rare than others, so keep that in mind. There's always going to be your base large present. Like in this one, it was this red and green one, which I can't remember off the top of my head what it was. It wasn't even bad, but that's like your base one, right? And then you have these special ones with, like, will have special players or special packs in them, and the whole concept of the presents, like I said, is my favorite part about this promo, and it's going to be no different this year. Expect the market to possibly shift a good amount when this promo comes out. In tomorrow's video, I'm going to be going over how we can prepare for this promo, how we can make coins off this promo, and yeah, boys. But like I said, I am super excited for this promo. Like I said, this is the best time of the year for Madden. This is what we live for, is the Christmas promo, and I just can't wait. Y'all let me know how excited y'all are, what players y'all are looking forward to getting, any predictions that y'all have for this other master. Let me know, boys. But other than that, I love y'all so much. If y'all enjoyed this, drop a like, hit that sub button, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.